let's do full day of eating. Oh, let's go. Oh, shit. Good morning, guys, and welcome to the full day of eating. As soon as I get up. Oh, it's too late. Come up. Let's do this. Let's get some breakfast in me. Yep, five meals today. As 9 weeks ago. Same shit every day. That's the way. Consistency is the fucking key. Let's do this. $81.6 after the toilet. Nice, not bad. Yeah, it's pretty much the highest weight. Nice. I had 82 one day, but it was like I slept on like 7 hours and ate like hell the day before, so it was literally a lot of shit in my gut and yeah, in me, so not counting that as an actual weight, but I've been cruising now around 81.5 for like 4 days, so pretty fucking happy. And we got 1 week to go, but I'm not trying to push food in me. I'm just eating the way I like. So I hope the weight is gonna stay even after the cycle ends. Oh my god. Yeah, we got hairy pegs there. And yeah. Doesn't look the best. I'm like chubby Chad, but yeah, we're gonna do some defining for half a fucking year. Because we need to save some money for another cycle. Yep. Yeah, that's what it is. That's how it is. I feel motherfucking great. Let's fucking eat. First meal of the day, pancakes. So, I'm gonna have 6 of these oatmeal pancakes. Tanichka usually makes like 36 of them at once, so then I just heat them every morning, and in the 36 of them is 100 grams of oat flour, 3 bananas, 10 eggs, and 40 grams of whey protein from scitec, white chocolate and strawberry flavor, I think, and a little bit of cinnamon. So yeah, split it by 6, so that's what I have every morning, I think. And on top I put this proteinella. I used to do like nut butters, I think almond butter for a while, but didn't taste that good after a couple days. And when we moved to Sweden, I found this healthy CEO proteinella, whatever that is. Didn't have that many macros and it really tastes good. So that's what I'm doing now, and it comes together around 400-500 calories, not 100% sure. It's good stuff. It's really low in sugars, both proteinella and the pancakes, so you're not risking any insulin peak in the morning, so that's great. That's something you want to have for the first meal, and it's a whole meal. You have fats, you have protein, you have good carbs, and after this meal we're gonna go to the gym. I'm still gonna have a little something, so yeah, just gonna finish it, and then I'll show you what I have for supplements, and we're gonna do pre-workout. All right, see you then. As usual, guys, the most supplements I take after my breakfast or first meal of the day. So let's just explain. Multivitamin, multimineral. Probably the best one you can find in Europe is from Reflex. They came out with this product, I think, a couple months ago, like last year. It's enriched with enzymes, with digestive enzymes, amylase, lactase, protease, cellulase, lipase, simply everything. Very good multivitamin. We're gonna have one of these. Then we have omega-3. So I think even if you're not doing any sport or anything, you should always take multivitamin and omega-3. That's like every day for kids, for adults, really recommended. You don't get enough from your food. And another thing we're gonna take is lecithin. I believe it prevents skin tears when you're growing. So that's why I'm doing lecithin. That's what Arnold wrote in his Encyclopedia of Bodybuilding, that he was taking ground lecithin or whatever, lecithin granules. I didn't mention a reason, but I'm taking lecithin because Arnold was taking lecithin. And magnesium, because it's magnesium bisglycinate is for cramps. Sometimes during my workouts, my lower and middle ab like collide together, and it's just fucked up feeling. So magnesium bisglycinate really helps with that. And then we have CAD3 and K2. It's mainly to clean the veins. I think D3 and K2 get rid of the calcium that can be stuck inside your veins. So yeah, the cleaner the veins, the better. And milk thistle, this I'm doing always when I'm gaining. And now, because it's my cycle, I mean, it's almost end of my cycle, but since the beginning of the cycle, we were doing one of the milk thistle for liver health. And since I'm taking every day like 230 grams of protein and 450 grams of carbs, so it's really high carbs, really high protein, and you just want to do at least something for your liver. And we have L-glutamine. We're gonna have 5 grams of these. Is for gut health and other reasons, but mainly gut health. And the last supplement is triple blend from Barney's, and this is for your joints, like rotator cuffs. When you have a little bit of a problem like I had, this is a prevention. It's a total natural supplement. It was developed for horses, like mainly, and then they made like human variant with some sweetener. What's there? I don't know. Simply there's some sweetener, so this tastes sweeter, and the recommended dose is a bit lower than for horses, obviously. But it's the same product, and it really works. So I just take half a scoop, which is like 2 grams or something like that. Really, really, really little. Tastes like shit. Like, it really is the worst supplement I ever took. So you need to take this with like carbohydrates, something sweet. It makes it get down better. All right, so this is what I do in the morning. 1 pill of each, and then 5 grams, 2 grams. And in like 20 minutes, we're gonna do rice cakes, and I'm gonna show you what I do as a pre-workout and intra-workout. So, sand-like one, oil one, and a white one. And 2. Done. Get a little bit of apple juice, morning urine or whatever. Yeah. L-glutamine is easy to take. For me, the best way to take powders is just put them under your tongue. Any powder works the best. So, well, it's just quite a lot, but yeah, easiest way, because you don't feel the taste when you put it under your tongue. And even the things like Barney's, they really are like getting attached to water. They really, yeah, it's not good when you put them in the water. Like on almost every supplement, they tell you mix the powder with 300 mils of water, blah, blah, blah. Doesn't matter. Put it under your tongue and just drink water after. That's the best way to do it if you don't want to taste it. Easy. All done. I'm probably just gonna get ready for the gym, prepare the clothes and shoes and stuff. And yeah, then I'll have my rice cakes and I got a bus to catch. We have half an hour before I get to the gym. And like a year ago, I used to do fruit. Like I would have a banana or something. But now I have banana in my shake before bed. So I do 2 rice cakes with gym as a pre-workout, sort of like 30 minutes before my workout. And works best. Works pretty great and makes sense to have a bit more carbs. And yeah, and then we're gonna do what? We're gonna do L-arginine and caffeine. So I don't really do pre-workouts. Like I would have, I don't know, some pump or something like that. I just do 2.5 grams of L-arginine. And I used to do also from biotech, they have caffeine and taurine supplements, which is 80 milligrams of caffeine in there. But it was unavailable for a couple months, so I had to order something else, and I ordered this. This is 200 milligrams of caffeine. So definitely would recommend a dose around 100 milligrams if that works for you, because 200 milligrams I think is quite high. And now when I try to switch to 80 milligrams, I could feel the difference in the gym. So I don't want to risk anything. I have 2 weeks left now on the cycle, because I'm going to stick with 200 milligrams, and after that I'm going to go back to 80 milligrams of caffeine as a pre-workout, because it always worked for me. Never had a lack of motivation or anything. So that's a pre-workout. And intra-workout, we're doing EAAs. I've ordered this from Reflex. It's really not a good flavor. It's some watermelon. Doesn't taste good. But EAAs are amazing thing to have as an intro workout. Just mix them with some carbs. Simple, complex, like makes sense to have simple carbs during your intro workout because you need the energy, right? You're pushing weights, you're really using all the glycogen, all the stuff that you have. So simple carbs really makes sense to have. And EAAs promote muscle soreness, so better regeneration. You can push more weight, supposedly, I guess, and you don't feel hungry. If you have long workout session, or even when I go to the gym after my first meal of the day, I would feel hungry, like after an hour, I guess. But EAAs, I could stay in the gym for like 2 hours. When my brother was here, we were recording and still not hungry. So amazing stuff. Quite expensive, but amazing. The best thing you can have as a pre-workout, as an intro workout. Go for the EAAs. Try it if you haven't. It's really a great thing. All right, that's pretty much it. And in half an hour, I'm gonna hit the gym, and then we're gonna have a post-workout meal. Some chicken.
I still forgot one thing. Post-workout, we are gonna have a protein shake. This takes me some time to get home, like 15 minutes by bus. This is what we're gonna do. We're gonna have whey, professional from scitec, lemon cheesecake flavor. The professional stands, again, you have some digestive enzymes. I believe it's bromelain and peptine, so from pineapple and papaya, helps better digestion of protein. Amazing thing. I prefer after the workout to have, not to have isolate, because you don't that necessarily need only protein, you also need carbs, you need a little bit of fats. So isolate is good for shakes and stuff like meals, maybe a pancakes, when we put this protein in pancakes anyway. But isolate doesn't make much sense to me to have just after your workout, because you also need carbs. All right, guys, so that's it. I hope I didn't forget anything. That should be all. See you with the meal number 2. Second meal of the day. Just got home from the gym, had a quick shower, and it's time for rice and chicken. I'm gonna do 250 grams of rice at the start of a cycle, or the start of bulk. I did like 200, and then continuous, like every 2 weeks I was increasing up to 300 grams was the highest that I was taking. So now that we are just 2 weeks till the end, we're doing lower dosages of stuff, so I think 250 is just totally enough. No reason to overfeed anymore. Just enjoy. So 250 minus 250. And chicken. So this is chicken breasts. It was very hard to find. It was very hard to find a good chicken in Sweden. So just before my cycle, end of last year, this is what I started producing, and it's really good chicken. You just put it on oven dish, plate, whatever. Just put it in the oven for like 15 minutes and it's all done. No need to season it or anything. I just put a little bit of olive oil on top to make it more moist. And that's it. It's like 10 euros for half kilogram, which is quite expensive for chicken breast, but it's good. Because normal chicken breast frozen that you buy here, you still have to cut it, fry it, whatever. There's a lot of water in there, so it's shit quality. Really disappointed about this in Sweden. And we don't have anywhere around here a butcher shop, so we have to buy stuff from supermarkets, and yeah, it's no good. This is the only thing I found. How are you gonna do 120? And heat it up, and after we heat it up, we're just gonna add some final touches. So, first thing to add, Himalayan salt. I don't put that much salt in my rice or anywhere. I like to season it after, before I eat it. So, a couple sprinkles, not measuring this. Just so it tastes good, your body will pretty much tell you how much sodium you need. If it's not salty enough, add more salt. If it's too salty, you fucked up. So, yeah. And I still add there an oil. I usually do avocado oil, but I wanted to try something different. So we're doing pumpkin seed oil. It has a nutty flavor. Good thing about avocado oil, it leaves no flavor. It's just more moist and it has no flavor. This is like nuts. And we do 10 milliliters of this. And this is even leaves a bit of color. Avocado is pretty much clear and tasteless. Okay, and what else? We have sweet chili sauce. So again, make it more moist and more tasty. And we're gonna do 50. Roughly like that. And the last thing we're gonna take is corn. Because I was eating it pretty much this way, without corn, for like 2 weeks. And it was taking me forever to eat this. Like half an hour, that's even an hour to eat this meal. It's freaking dry. So I just watched some eating videos of Remi, actually. And he was in the restaurant taking chicken and rice with some corn and beans. So like, let's try corn. Might be actually good, and it's really great. I found like some unsalted variant, so it's more sweet and you don't have some shit salt in it. The best thing is to do Himalayan salt and do it your own way. So unsalted, more sweet, great taste, amazing post-workout meal, simple and tasty. Let's hope I can get this in less than half an hour. Okay, that's it. Meal number 2. So, second meal done. 2 supplements, multivitamin and omega-3. And now we're gonna wait like 1.5 hours, 2 hours, and we're gonna have meal number 3. It's gonna be around 6 p.m. See you with the meal number 3. Meal number 3. Simple potatoes and fish. So we have some boiled potatoes. Just boil them in water without skin, and at the end put some butter and vegeta on top. It's like a spice instead of salt. I don't know, makes it tastier. So we're gonna do 230 grams of boiled potato and 200 grams of fish. Let's say that's 230 of potatoes and white fish. I have a package of this, but most of the food in Sweden comes frozen. I don't know, I guess that's the way they live here, that they mainly buy frozen stuff like for a whole month, and then they just take things out of the freezer. So yeah, but the fish is really good. It's fished north of Norway. Is it North Sea? I don't know. Simply you can track where the fish being fished, and I think that is very important because you don't want a farmed fish. There can be exceptions, like farm fish can be good, but generally it's not. Especially don't buy something like tilapia that says farmed in China. Cause like, yeah, it's probably the worst thing you can buy. If you cannot afford a good fish, just don't. So yeah, that's what we're gonna do. So 200 grams of frozen fish turns to pretty much 130 grams of, I boil it in water and then I fry it a little with some spice. So I need 200 frozen turns into 130 of
cooked, let's say. There we go. There we go. And there we go, 235 is fine. So, that's it. Again, I'm gonna heat it up and gonna add a little bit of spice and some sauce. Because it's all about sauce, especially gaining. You can eat clean, but you need sauce to get inside the amount of food that you need to get inside. All heated up. Now, vegeta. It's I don't even know what it is. It's some dried vegetables inside, and what's the yellow color? Honestly, I don't know. But it's very typical spice that you use in Slovakia or Czech Republic. And yeah, we usually use it to salten up or like give flavor to soups. I like it with potatoes as well. So yeah. There we go. And parsley. Parsley goes with everything. Fish, potatoes, eggs, I don't know, beef. Probably only chicken is that it doesn't go with, but everything else you could put loads of parsley on. There we go. Gives it a nice smell. It's just like last touch. It's nothing really important about the ingredient. And this is the sauce we're taking with the fish. We used to buy another brand. I just wanted to try this one. What it contains: some, I think like sunflower oil, and egg yolks, turmeric powder, some carrot, and shit, how do you say? No, cucumbers. No, pickles, and I think carrot. And it's good. It doesn't say how much oil there is. I guess I don't want to know. So fingers crossed. Most of the fat is from the egg yolks. Might not be true. And I do like 30-40 grams of this. It's really good. Looks quite bad when it comes from this, but saves the whole fish potato dish. Amazing thing. I've never seen it in Slovakia. Maybe it's something that's specific for Sweden. I don't know, but amazing sauce. All right, so that's it. Meal number 3. 2 more to go. So, fish and potato is a very easy meal to get down. Eating that for 3 months, like 3rd month now, and it's still easy to eat, delicious. And comparison to the chicken, took me like 45 minutes to eat. So chicken is freaking hard to eat for me and rice. And again, multivitamin, omega-3. I'm having actually 4 of these each day with 4 meals. And down they go. Got everything to get brown, and now that's good. It's mainly the butter because it's salted a little. So with the salt, the eggs turn brownish, sort of. Meal number 4. 2 full grain bread, whatever. It's not 100% full grain, it's like 50-50, normal flour and some full grain stuff. 2 eggs, and you just coat it, like coat the bread in the eggs, fry it on a butter, ketchup, Himalayan salt, parsley, sometimes sweet paprika powder, and spinach or kale if we have, but usually spinach, 5 slices of turkey ham, and avocado for the fats, healthy fats, and potassium, and some onion, simply because I like onion. And that's it. Very simple, tasty. You can switch the ketchup for, I used to do horseradish or any kind of mustard. We have like 3 types of mustard in the fridge, so just switch things up, but keep the eggs, keep the bread, keep the turkey, keep the avocado, just the more important stuff. Just switch the sauce and it will change the taste, and it's an amazing meal. Easy to get in. And again, we're gonna have 1 of these after I'm done, 1 of omega-3s and 1 multivitamin. And then just the last meal, which is gonna be a shake. See you then. The last 5th meal of the day is just a shake. Something that I'm just gonna drink before bed, half an hour. And it's actually pretty great. So 400 ml of water. Oat flour. I guess you can do oats, but oat flour is better because I don't like there to be pieces of oats. And so we're gonna do 100 grams. Very good carb and fiber source. Another ingredient, isolate from scitec, because now we're putting protein in a meal. So you want the best protein source, and the best protein source from protein powders you have in the isolate. So 1 scoop should be 40 grams. There we go, 1 scoop, 40 give or take.
and vanilla flavor is the best. Right now I have banana because they were out of stock, but vanilla works probably the best. Okay, oats, protein powder, 1 banana, and peanut butter. It's peanut butter for the fats, because now we have complex carbs from oats, we have protein from protein powder, we have some simple carbs and potassium and sodium from banana, and we gotta put in some fats. So I'm gonna try to put in 20 grams of peanut butter. That seems okay. There we go. It's good to have fats before you go to sleep, because you will not eat for like, depends how long you sleep, but 8 to 10 hours, I guess. At least that's what I sleep. So 8 to 10 hours you're not gonna eat anything, and you want to have the fats in you. It's a good thing to have them, have something fattier, a fattier meal before you go to sleep. And we're missing one last thing, and that's L-glutamine. Mainly for gut health, same thing we're doing in the morning, and the same thing in the evening. I'm just gonna put there 1 scoop, which is 5 grams of L-glutamine powder. And that's it. Doesn't leave any bad taste in it. You don't feel the L-glutamine powder, so that's a good thing. There we go. 5 G's. And that's it. Now we're just gonna blend it. And for the reason of this shake, I actually bought NutriBullet, and it's been working perfectly since. So we have it almost 3 months now. Great. You just put it in for like half a minute. All done. Just clean the blade, and you all good. There we go. And that's it. So open it up. I like to put it in shaker just so I can clean this one, so I can keep it clean. Rinse it with water a little, and the volume is like 700, maybe like 800 mils after you rinse all the rest that's in the bottle. There we go. Perfect. I think it has 500-600 calories. I'm not sure, but it's an amazing meal before the bed. Been doing this since January, since the cycle started, just lower dosages. So now this is like the top 100 grams of oats. Works amazingly and tastes really good. You can just put it in the fridge if you want it colder, but yeah, it's great. But make it fresh every time, every day, if you make it with banana, because banana will get sort of like brown or dark even, especially if you put it in the fridge for like a day. So it's the best to make it either every day or just change the banana for forest fruit or some other fruit. But if you're gonna throw in banana, just drink it the same day. The best is within a couple hours. Alright guys, so that's it.
that was the meal number 5, and that's the last meal of today. Yeah, that's all the meals I've been doing for past 2.5 months. 10 weeks and 2 more weeks to go and we're done. I'm probably gonna still stick with the similar meals, but just lower amounts, lower carbs, lower fats, and lower protein. See what happens. Cheers.